Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So we have got a burst, well, okay, we have, what, 4 burst modes up right now. They returned several pre-existing burst modes. I'm pretty certain this is the first time they've returned burst modes. I do actually really like that because that could allow players who missed them, weren't playing, or have new accounts or whatever to get stuff they didn't have, so I think that's good. Alright, we'll just go in order. So we'll just start with the Omega Dokkan event one. Obviously, we've already done Kid Gohan. So this is the pre-existing Omega burst mode, right? So, oh, wait, no, we actually have some new things up here. Yeah, look at these new sliders right here. Okay, this is interesting, because if we go back over to here, we don't have those updated, because it's going to give a lot of extra stats. It gives 4,000. All right, hold on. All right, guys, coming back here. So they added a lot of different new sliders and stuff like that to the burst mode. I could kind of piece together, like, what it's saying, but I wanted to at least be able to get something up on screen that I can kind of, like, show to you guys and cross-reference, and then we could kind of work through. I actually, again, I was just looking for kind of, like, a listing of what some of these look like, and I actually did find something on the Reddit. My first time going to the Reddit in quite a while. So we got a post here from Guy Numbers, and this just kind of shows what some of these are. So, like, the very top one, it's wants us to use superclass characters, and then it just gives Omega a bunch of buffs, right? 400%, 2000% HP, and then 10% damage reduction. And then if we go through, there's just a bunch of, like, category restrictions that we could hit right here. So this top one, what's funny, that's Inhuman Deeds, isn't it? The very top category. Bottom is Earth Protecting Heroes. Then the next bracket, this is Shadow Dragon Saga. This is Bond of Parent and Child. Then we have kind of like types, you know, certain types we could use. And then we get through to all the normal kind of like abilities and sliders we could hit for Omega. So we could go for a very high score. You know what's funny? This is actually a situation, by the way, where me losing my TURs and SSRs does actually impact me, funny enough, right? Because, like, we could use, like, the SSR for, like, STR, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and some of these characters, right? So I should try and figure out what exactly it is that we want to do. Yeah, because, again, like, some of these, like this guy, STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku's SSR, I suppose I could, like, rainbow him and just quickly link level 10 if I really wanted to, because I could pick him up with red coins. So, okay, I just wanted to kind of go through. Now, if we head back over, by the way, usually for these burst modes these days, I'm not really looking to test myself too much. I think maybe we might do a video trying to give Red Zone Omega as many buffs as we possibly can. Like, just make the strongest possible version we can of Red Zone Omega, and then I'm not gonna, like, team restrict myself or anything like that. Just let Omega be as strong as he possibly can, and we'll fight him. So we will do that. So let's see. In terms of score we have to hit, we only have to hit a score of 9,000 here, which is not really that much. So, all right, let's just go ahead and let me build a team, and we'll jump in here. All right, guys, I'll probably just rock just like this. I think we probably should be fine with this lineup. Again, I kind of just, once I got to 9,000 with the sliders, I was like, all right, we're good here. I mean, I could potentially give him more damage, more defense, more HP, but I'm mostly just looking to get our missions done, right? So, all right, yeah, let's just jump in with a score like this. I guess one day maybe they will add in, oh, here's a new, like, you know, get a burst mode as high as you can. Like, if they would add something to it besides the missions, I would get a higher score. But again, what I'm looking forward to much more is the Red Zone Omega. We're going to go into Red Zone Omega. We'll probably do our initial video just getting all the missions done, any updated missions. And then after that, we can hit this right here. After that, we'll hop back in and just, you know, buff him as much as we can, and we'll probably do like a GT hero team or something like that. Sounds good. Again, I'm just looking to get as much key as we can right here. Alright, so I don't really remember, like, this Dokkan event very much, but modern Dokkan events are just kind of like straight up stages. I actually think this is probably a good way to do this, so we could end up with Super Saiyan 4 Goku in slot 1 on turn 4, because I don't... Omega probably does have locking, right? I don't think we're going to encounter any difficulties, though. I don't think so. I didn't, like, you know, fully max out his stats. Okay, good dodge right away. Not too much damage, though. Thanks for the dodge within 2 seconds, kid. Thank you. Goku, what are you doing, brother? Okay, oh, he can take hits here. Okay. Alright, we're actually taking some hits. Sure. Alright, we will still finish him. Our next rotation right here is not looking the greatest, because we do have double AGL Gogeta, but I don't think Omega's too crazy. Alright, this card is AGL, and the typing is AGL as well. Oh, that's pretty good luck right there. Okay, we'll take that. Yeah, pretty good draw right there that Omega's not attacking us right away. But we should still be good. Because that slider at the top, that gives, you know, the 4,000, really makes his stats, you know, very crazy. By the way, is there category missions for this? I don't think so. Oh, yeah, there is. Only Shadow Dragon Saga and only Bond of Parent and Child. Those are 2 extra kind of, like 2 other missions. So a Shadow Dragon Saga run? Okay. Oh, this guy's got quite a bit of HP. All right. Interesting. So I guess it'll take us a second to get through. For the second run, I mean, this looks like it'll be a real run. I probably would just click, like, the Shadow Dragon Saga only. Just, you know, speed blitz them, and then we get all the missions done. Because typically for burst mode videos, like, what I am looking to do is let's just get all the missions done, right? And we're good to go here. All right, nice. Was that Quad Super? Beautiful by Vegeta. Cool. Towards the end of the fight, we'll be able to go into AGL Gogeta, which will devastate Omega, so we'll be looking good there. Alright, I'll probably stay just like this, although this kid might have locking, right? Huh. Alright. I could just double check, like re-familiarize myself with it, see if he does have locking. We'll hit this. But it's just like Omega always has locking, right? Like, that's just one of the mechanics. I think Omega introduced the locking mechanic into the game, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to pull the event up and just take a look. These types are growth events now, is what they're called. We got the Omega Dokkan event, which isn't that old at this point. The new stage, right? Okay. Alright, what do we got here? So, no locking or any bullshit at the moment. I think I'll probably just leave our rotations just like this right here. This looks good. And we can float Dragon Fist. If we come back into, you know, his hands with locking towards the end, we'll be good to go. Okay, the last phase locks. Damn, this fight is interesting. There's 3 physical phases and 1 AGL phase in here. Okay. Alright, pretty good. No crits, though, but it's fine. And then on our next rotations, we'll be able to go into Gogeta. I probably could just... Well, next turn, we'll be able to go into AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That's what we'll actually do. And then going into AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku probably will be sufficient to finish us off. And then if there's a turn 6, we could probably finish him off with Gogeta. Alright, double digits right there. Sure. And then SDR Dragon Fist. Haven't been able to get much use out of this guy lately, but remember, he's still, you know, like he's built around dodge, which means you could still rock him, right? That's kind of how it goes. All right, let's go into Super Saiyan 4 Goku here. Let's do that. We'll set auto. Yep, go. All right, so we have 3 of these burst modes. So we have the Omega Dokkan event burst mode, we have the Blues Dokkan event burst mode, and then Red Zone Omega from the 7th anniversary burst modes. So they gave us a little bit of a holdover until the next celebration gets started. Remember, I'm gonna upload this the same day I'm recording it. The next celebration start is still 6 days away, by the way. So we have quite a lull that we're still gonna be in before we're moving on to kind of like the next content and stuff, right? All right, here we go. It's our initial run, so I don't think I'm gonna skip through this, but I always save you guys the trouble of having to watch this animation. How many times have we seen this animation? 2,000, 5,000, a million? Been quite a while, right? Alright, Super Saiyan for Demon Goku. Alright, so we'll finish off Omega here. I think we'll probably just... I mean, I could go into AGL Gogeta right here. I'll save his active, though. This kid is supering right away. There's no chance he could damage Gogeta, though. There's just no way. Our key wasn't really too great, but I think we should be fine regardless. Yeah, even without getting extra Rainbow Orbs to buff Gogeta's defense, I don't think we're in danger here. I don't think so, yeah, no. Alright, so we get to use him to finish this off. In the next rotation, there is going to be locking that we're going to have to deal with, but it's not going to be a big deal. Plus, we'll pop the other AGL Gogeta's active. And, I mean, then we're gonna be able to sit this kid down very fast, right? Oh, my goodness. Nothing sweeter, dude. Nothing sweeter. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O, guys. He locked AGL Gogeta. I love this shit. No, you didn't, cunt. Damn, that shit feels good, dude. That feels so fucking good. Oh, no! We're locked! No, we're not, you idiot. Burn in hell, Omega. You bitch. I love it. I love it. So good. So good. That's one of my favorite things in 2025 Dokkan is, these annoying ass bitch bosses who, sealing, locking, all this nonsense. But then they decide to do it to Gogeta, and he goes, no. He just says no. No, you're not. I love it. Alright, so we'll finish this off. So, there we go. We got this one taken care of, which obviously is a W. Okay. Yep, Gogeta, finish him off. And then we'll just kind of go through a regular little, like, Shadow Dragon Saga run. I feel like this is good. So this should get us all the missions done except for one mission. It's one mission that should be done. What's funny is I never, have, pretty much bought, any OSTs. Outside of the 8th anniversary, special burst mode for the, it was the OST medley event. That was, the only one. Yeah, so there we go. I remember, I could have upped the score a lot more, but just enough to get all the missions done is good enough for me. So... Oh, wait, no, we're good. Well, bam. All done. There we go, chat. All right. All the missions. Completely good to go. Okay. Well, there we go. There is the kind of new Omega Burst mode. We'll take that. I'm actually just kind of curious. Let me head over to my box quickly. Or my data page. Again, don't look at my... Don't stare at my power level, man. As I've been fixing my box with the TUR and SSR issues, I've lost power level. But don't keep your eyes off of it for now. We just go right here, right? And then, I mean, I have just so much currency for all this, right? Because I've done all these. So I could pick these up if I wanted, yeah. Okay, so we have all of these. And then where's the Omega Dokkan event? It's right here. We got the OSTs available, so alright. I mean, there we go. There we go. Again, never really felt the need to go too crazy buying all these OSTs because I really, really like the one I got playing here, so we'll end it there. Alright, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys next time.